is Olabode and you're welcome to my YouTube channel, Dreams of the Heart TV. My passion on this channel is motivating, challenging you, and encouraging you to live out the dreams God has put in your heart. Today, what is on my mind to share, on my heart to share, is preparing for the top. So today I want to talk about preparation. And I just want to start off with some quotes that I found on preparation. The first one is, by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. This is a quote by Benjamin Franklin. Another one says, give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. That's by Abraham Lincoln. Another one says, success occurs when opportunity meets preparation. This is a quote by Zig Ziglar. And my own quote is, when opportunity comes, it's too late to prepare. That's by Olabode. And I want to give you one more, which I love so much. It says, opportunity dances with those who are already on the dance floor. That's an unknown quote. So if you're not on the dance floor, opportunity is not that way, which means that if you're not ready when opportunity comes, it passes you by. And I believe that is why it's so important for us to prepare. You want to go to the next level. You want to get that dream achieved. You've written some goals and you want to achieve those goals. Preparation time is time that is so necessary. And to me, I think preparation time is really the time where nobody knows you. You're in the background. It seems not a lot is happening, but you're diligent, you're competent. You're just putting in the work. But it seems like things are happening, but they're happening just a little at a time. It seems like not much is happening, but you know what? You keep doing what you're doing, and then when opportunity comes, what happens? You're ready for your big break. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. And so I want to talk about some tips that, to me, I think they kind of give you access to the top. So preparation really is talking about getting ready. So preparation is you're getting ready. You're getting ready for that next level, for that next stop, that next job, that next business. You're getting ready. I always say, I said, do you want to own your own business? Maybe you're working in somebody else's business. How are you on that person's business? So where I am right now, how diligent am I? How competent am I? What's the quality of my work where I am right now? That's some of the parts that preparation plays. So where you are right now, are you giving in your best? Are you giving your best shot? Or are you just being a mediocre? Are you just say, you know what, I'm just gonna take it easy. When it's my thing, I'll do it properly. No. It's how you handle somebody else's that you're gonna handle yours. Trust me. So in the place of preparation, it just means it's where you're putting in your best. And so I'm just going to share some tips with us. So the first tip, I think, is starting with being disciplined. And I just put down here, doing your best when no one is looking. That's the first tip. Do your best when no one is looking. Preparation means in your private time. I believe preparation talks about harnessing your best abilities when no one is looking. You're just being there. You're just pouring in. You're putting in your best. No one needs to know. Your boss doesn't need to know, but you're just doing your best at your job. You're putting in your best ability. And they're like, wow, you're going over and beyond. That's the place of preparation. The second tip is being excellent. Are you excellent at what you're doing right now? Being excellent talks about being outstanding. It talks about being extremely good. That's what excellence means. So are you excellent where you are right now? You want to get to the next level. How are you at this level? How are you? Are you diligent right now? And I've talked about diligence. So the third tip really is diligence. Excellence and diligence, I believe, go together. So being diligent, and diligence is talking about consistency. It's talking about being persistent in the face of how difficult it is. It doesn't matter. You put in the work. It's like the way athletes, they keep training. It's hard, but you keep training. You don't want to go to the gym. You don't want to wake up at 5 a.m., but you keep putting in the work. You keep putting in. And guess what? It pays off. For example, I started on this weight loss program I think I started at the beginning of February. And when I started, it seemed like, oh, okay, I'm going to get this done. But I found as the weeks went by, it seemed a little bit harder. And some days were so much harder. And I just felt like I want to give up. I want to quit on this. I don't want to go. I don't want to do this diet anymore. I had cut off on some junk food. And I felt like, some days I woke up and I just wanted to eat those things. But it was hard to stay disciplined. But you know what? I said, I have to be persistent. I have to be consistent. Do I want to see the results? I want to be consistent. I have to be persistent. And I'm so excited because, every week I weigh myself and I check and I'm like, okay, I'm losing some, I'm gaining some. For example, I weigh myself like every Friday. Today I weighed myself and I was so excited because I have lost 18 pounds. I'm like, wow, in 2 months, I've lost 18 pounds. It is so exciting because I'm seeing the results, but it doesn't come easily. I have to be diligent, checking what I'm eating, making sure I'm eating right, making sure I'm eating healthy. 18 pounds in 2 months, I am excited. But you know what? It takes persistence. It takes consistency. It doesn't just come. I have to put in the work. Number 4 is going the extra mile. Going the extra mile means putting in the work, going over and beyond. That's going the extra mile. Number 5 is training yourself. So do you need training to get to the next level, your next level? Do you need to train yourself formally? Do you need to train yourself informally? Sometimes you have to go back to school. You have to do a simple course. Whatever you need to do, train yourself. It's not when they ask you, oh, we have this job for you. Are you qualified? And then you start thinking, oh, I needed to have done that course, which 2 months ago, which I did not put the work in. So now I'm not qualified for this post, which I could easily have done. So while you have the opportunity, train, at least keep on training. I remember watching the story of Usain Bolt. He said he trains 10 months of the year. It's not fun, it's not easy, but you keep training. You go to the gym when you want to, you do what you have to do. Train yourself, informally, formally. Train yourself, whatever you have to do, just train yourself. And I believe part of training is also harnessing your gift. What gift do you have and how can you harness it? How can you make it better? Whatever you need to do, put in the work and do it. And I believe that is key to preparation. It's part of it. Number 6 is getting a mentor. I so believe in this. Mentoring is so big. Mentoring is somebody has done the job. Somebody has gone the way you want to go. Now you're learning from them. You're learning from somebody's 10 years experience. You're learning from somebody's 25 year experience. But you don't have to make the mistakes they made. You can read their books. You can listen to their messages. You can listen to their podcasts. You can listen to their stories. You can watch them. You can learn from their life experiences. You can have one-on-ones with them. Do what you have to do. Get a mentor who's doing what you want to do and learn. Because it helps you. It's going to accelerate your getting to your next level. Preparation is key. Number 7, I believe reading. I'm a reader. I've always loved to read. I love to read. And there's a quote that says readers are leaders. And I believe it because it's just like mentoring. You get tips from people's books, what the mistakes they've made over the years. You don't have to make those same mistakes. Knowledge you might not get from other people, knowledge that you might not get naturally, you get it from books. From books, you can learn a trade. From books, you can learn how to do. You can learn so much from books. You can move ahead of your peers through books. Readers are leaders. So today, seek to read. Invest. One of my mentors, Terry Savelle Foy, says, if you just put in 20 minutes a day, you read 10 hours. You spend 10 hours a month reading. Can you believe that? Just 20 minutes a day. And that is big, which means if you just say, I'm going to set 20 minutes a day, that's 10 hours of the month that you've put into reading. And you're learning, you're growing. When you read, what happens? Your capacity grows. Your capacity increases. You're growing. So let's start to read. If you're not someone that reads, start with 1 page a day. Start with 20 minutes. Just set your alarm 20 minutes. I'm going to read 20 minutes and I'm going to, I'm going to hit my target. And I believe number 8 I want to share is trust God to crown your efforts with success. You've put in all your work. The other part is now you're going to trust God to help you, to put in, I believe that's called favor. Trust God for favor. You've done your part. Now trust God to help you for the part that you can't play. That is key. Preparation is key. And I want to share in a minute just the story of a young boy in the Bible. His name is David. David was a guy he was like the last child in his house. Nobody gave him an opportunity to be a hero. He was a boy confined to sheep. He was confined to take care of sheep. This story is found in 1 Samuel 17. He was taking care of sheep, but you know what? While he was there, he was diligent. He was competent. While David was there, a lion came to take the sheep, to steal some of the sheep. He fought the lion. He won. He defended the sheep. A bear came on another occasion. He defended the sheep against the lion, and he won. Once his dad said to him, take food to your brothers on the battlefront. He took food there, and he found there was a giant harassing the Israelites. He said, why are you letting this guy harass you? You know what he did? He remembered how God had helped him to fight the lion and the bear. And while he had been as a shepherd, while he had been on the field, he had been practicing with a sling. He practiced using a sling. He harnessed the gift of using a sling. He said, you know what? I can take down this Goliath with God being my helper. He sought to take down Goliath. I said, guess what? He used his words against Goliath, and what he had practiced in private came alive in public. He actually killed Goliath. So what am I saying? Preparation is key. David prepared for his opportunity. David prepared for the top. David prepared for what God had for him. He became the king because of the time of preparation. Preparation is so key if you want to get to your next level. That's my short of encouragement to you today. Have a great week ahead. If you have any questions, you can connect with me again. Love to hear from you, and see you again next week.